Mushfiq tries to guide him, but he's got him because he's got induced an edge.
And that forced Liton Kumar Das to make a change, bringing in Mushfiq Hassan, the sixth bowler for Comilla Victorians. It will be important to see how he used those change of pace. Using the pace there, Tamim Iqbal. Both the batters have complemented each other. We have seen some boundaries as well as the rotation of strike. Last over, we have seen 6 singles. So that's good, sensible cricket. It's not just about boundaries, as you mentioned earlier, Sir Curtly.
That was a mistake that the Victorians made when they batted. They soaked up a lot of dot balls. Half of the overs were in dot balls. And when they couldn't get the boundaries, they perished because of injudicious shots. In the air, and it's going to be taken. Ball and caught. Mushfiq has done it. He was introduced into the attack, and his second delivery, he got rid of the dangerous Kyle Mayers.
Again, it was not the short of deliveries to go for that shot. Hurried into Mayers as he went for the shot and just completely mistiming it. Bowling wide of the crease, Mayers trying to cut loose. Not in the best of position, and Mushfiq decides to get that one. And strikes for Comilla Victorians, picking up his first wicket in his very first over. Mayers departs after scoring a runner ball 25. Fortune Boishal 74 for 2. Experienced Mushfiqur Rahim walks into the middle as he will be alongside Tamim Iqbal, and he's here because of this.
Tried to take that opportunity to pull it away, but just probably a little bit too close, cramped up. Goes high in the air, and good reaction from Mushfiq Hassan. Just coming into the attack and seeing the back, breaking this all-important partnership. Punch in the air. Picked up 3 for 18 in that match-winning bowling spell that was against Rangpur Riders, that last match against them in Chattogram.
The keeper was there, could have taken that catch, but Mushfiq decided, I'm doing it on my own. More often than not, the keeper would have taken that catch. He was right there. And that's exactly the breakthrough that they were looking for. Can they continue?
Interesting field setup for Mushfiq against Mushfiqur Rahim. There's a gully in place in the form of Moeen Ali. Point is also there, quite fine in the backward point position. Eyeing for those edges and maybe those cuts. The game plan going against Mushfiqur. Liton Kumar Das looking for those wickets. They need more of those now.
Yeah, he's bowling with good pace. Started with 134 clicks, then 140, 139.
Like the length he's bowling. Getting extra bounce. Hitting the splice of the bat. That's another 140. So he's generating some good pace. Only 3 fielders on the onside. Fine leg, a deep backward square, and as we say, a short mid-wicket. There's no mid on, really, which means he's not going to pitch it up. Oh, well, that was quick. Short, too short, wide call, evaded the keeper, and he's getting a little bit too excited, Mushfiq.
Missed everyone. Banged into the surface, way above Mushfiqur's head. But yeah, you can see the aggression from the fast bowler. Going on and hitting the deck harder, trying to get something from the surface. Yes, there is a gully in place for Mushfiqur as well.
Yeah, wasted delivery. It's just a waste. Wide and 4.
On a surface like this, because he got some moisture in it, there's a bit of bounce. It may not be the quickest of tracks, but if you're going to bowl short, you don't necessarily have to bowl it that short because he gets a bit of bounce already. And he pitched that one way too short, flew over the keeper's head. It was unnecessary as well because there wasn't scoring and he was hitting the slice of the bat and he got 4 feelers in the circle on the offside.
Just gone past the edge. A successful over for Mushfiq, a wicket and just 6 runs from it. Boishal 79 for 2. Mushfiq to continue. Pulled it away. That won't reach the fence. Tauhid Ridoy does well, but he can't stop a couple.
Can't fault the effort from the fielders. They've been brilliant, trying to save every run possible. And that's what it's all about. Fielders supporting the bowlers. Game is still in the balance. Even though some might argue Baruchel may be a little bit ahead on points, and I would agree, but 1 wicket or 2 could change the complexion. So he's not out of the woods as yet. They are playing very well. Getting the 1s, getting the 2s, taking the boundaries when it presents itself. It's some good cricket in terms of the batting team.
Still no sign of Tanveer Islam introduced into the attack. We are already in the 14th over of the innings. He's also the leading wicket taker for Kumila Victorians, Tanveer Islam. At the moment, Tamim Iqbal, he's on 44 of 37. Kumila Victorians desperately need to pick his wicket. And that bouncer given as wide.
No, that's uncalled for. You don't want to give away extra runs. Bowling a little bit too short. So he's called for wide because of the height.
I mean, if you look back at that innings from Kumila Victorians, at one stage they were 86 for 5. So thanks to that lovely cameo, batting at number 7, Zakir Ali, who smashed 38 of just 16 deliveries.
Nice work by Russell. Yeah, just going back to Zakir Ali on I think he's a bit unlucky as well, not being able to pick for the T20 side against Sri Lanka. He's been in a very good touch. Zakir Ali Onik.
You think he should have been selected?
Why not? He's in good touch.
Who would have you taken out from that squad?
Well, they've got too many openers in the side. Shomo Sharka is there. Then Naeem Sheikh also getting a chance for the Sri Lanka series. At least 5 openers, if I'm not wrong. And swing and a miss by Mushfiqur Rahim. Good slower by Mushfiq as well. Right, you've got
Good slow delivery from Mushfiq. They need to get another wicket or 2 here. They would love to dismiss Tamim Iqbal. That would be a prize scalp.
single to end the over. 6 from it. Boishal 91 for 2 after 14.
Behind that, covering the deep.
They're talking about Fortune Borisol. They've been late bloomers in this Ispahani BPL. But the way they have played their cricket in this game, I think now they've been able to create that fear in the mind of the oppositions for the playoffs. Probably the best batting lineup on show in this Ispahani BPL.
Peaking at the right time, as they say, particularly their skipper. Really, in terms of setting his fields when they're bowling, choosing to bowl first, And then when the batters came in with a little bit of a stutter, when the first wicket fell at 10, but second one was 74. So even after that, they've not really looked back. To reach for that slower bouncer.
Well, if they do go through, I know the two of you have already insisted that they're going through, but if they do go through, they're going to have to do it the hard way, because they won't play in the qualifier. They'll play in an eliminator against the Chattogram Challengers, and the team that they have to beat here, Miller Victorians, they'll go to that qualifier against the Rangpur Riders to see who goes straight through to the final.
Mushfiq to Mushfiq, and the bowler gets the better of him on 2 occasions.
And who's your pick in that eliminator? Chattogram or Barishal?
Mushfiq tries to guide him, but he's got him because he's got induced an edge. And that was on the card. It's been troubling Mushfiq Rahim quite a bit on that occasion. Just that faint touch, enough to take it to the keeper.
Mushfiq has to blame HT because he didn't favour Fortune Barishal there. He was on the edge. He prefers to stay on the fence anyways. It was a struggle for Mushfiq. 17 from 24. It's 1-1-3 for 3.
Another person with a lot of experience. This is the reason why he's here.
He bowls with a bit of pace, and he's certainly got some bounce there.
Mohammad Riyad, wealth of experience, 2,501 runs just in his BPL career. He knows it all. All he needs to do now is help Tamim Iqbal, his skipper, towards victory.
Yeah, I agree with you, HT. Has bowled with a big heart, this youngster. Bowls with express pace. Beats the batter with the pace and the bounce. He was very late on the stroke, Mushfiq. A second wicket for the youngster. Spring in his feet now. That's noticeable.
Very impressive from Mushfiq Hassan. He's just given away 2 runs, 2 wickets he's taken for 13 runs. 113 now for 3. Oh, he's thrown his bat at it. It's up in the air and it's headed over the top. Mohammad Riyad really asserting his authority here with the maximum.
With these new bats, do you need to middle the ball? Do you actually need to?
The Victorians.
There is no need to vent out on the batter. It was your mistake, young man. You pitched it up. Biroff was in the circle. You asked for it. He met success by bowling back of the length, by bending his back. Rare mistake. Allowed the opposition to get closer.
Their only hope is a wicket now.
Wide again. Doesn't get it past the infield. Moeen Ali makes sure of that.
Well, Lytton Das did the right thing. He bowled on the Ryan the second last over just to try and stay in the contest, which Narayan did. Now to give the ball to this young man to defend is very, very difficult. He runs in, he bowls seam up, he bowls as quickly as he can. And right at the back end, this is really where you're wanting your experience, but there's nothing that Lytton Das could have done. He got his bowling changes right to give his side the chance to defend this.
I understand Tanvir Islam still there, not being used today. Has taken a wicket taker for the team. Shuffles. Oh, that's awkward. Chance of run out, direct throw might have been interesting. It's an overthrow. And they're going for the second round, and that's going to get them the win. Well, it's finishing in a rather bizarre manner. But they've got it. He's got struck on the helmet.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download TSports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.